Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. I'm here today with Winston, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is his ability to understand and respond to some of his new skills. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give him when we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. I'm using a 6-foot regular web training leash, and I'm going to keep the bulk of that folded in my right hand, which leaves my left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and the only correction is a little tug and release on the training collar. Now Winston's a special case because he's an older dog. He's not old by any means, but he's not a puppy. He's gotten some habits that needed to be kind of overcome, and so he doesn't take to training like a baby. He takes to training like he's being punished, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just the way that he reacts. So I try to keep it happy and give him a lot of praise and a lot of motivation. At the same time, I don't let him get over on me because he's being hard-headed. So that's what we're going to be demonstrating for you today. Now he is at my left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Winston, heel. Now at this point he has a job to do, and that is to walk next to me without forging ahead or lagging behind, and when we stop, no sit. He's supposed to sit. Now for whatever reason he's lying down automatically on these sits, but all I do is just take my hand under his chin and pull him up into a nice sit, or I use my training collar. This is just one of the battles that you have with him. If you say sit, he says down. If you say down, he stands there. So you're gonna have to be persistent with him when you're working. Winston, heel. Come on, head up. We don't let him sniff when we're walking because that's his thing, as you know. Sit. Stay. This is your sit, stay. Your homework is going to be to lengthen out the amount of time he can hold it and the distance that you can go. And I have a slight bit of pressure on his collar so that he's not laying down on the sit because he knows sit. Just today he decided to DOWN on the sit command. When I return back to him, I'm going to walk back to his shoulders. I'm going to give him praise for a good job. Good job, Winston. You're okay, buddy. And we're going to take off heeling again. Winston, heel. Come on, head up. Good boy. Good boy, Winston. And sit. Sit. Stay. Leaving him in another sit, stay. And this time we're going to do the come command. Winston, come. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. So I gave him a little treat because coming to you is always a happy experience. Winston, heel. We'll show you that again. We're starting to get into a groove now. Sit. No. Stay. Winston, come. Come on. Come. Good boy. And sit. Very good. Good boy. Good. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you, I'm using a little mat for him. You can use his dog bed at home or whatever works for you, but it's kind of a visual for his down commands. Heel. We're going to go over here and get his mat. We're going to bring it out here. Winston, place, sit, down, stay. He's really good at this one. He likes his mat and he loves to lay down, so it doesn't get any better than that. When I return to him again, I return right back to his shoulders. Winston, heel. Come on, he doesn't want to get off the mat. Place, sit, down, stay. That pretty much is perfect. So get him a place that he knows that when you say go to place, that's where he's supposed to go and he's supposed to lay down and stay. And you tell him every time, place, sit, down, stay. And this time I'm going to call him, Winston, come. I figured that was going to be a problem. Winston, come. Sit. Good boy. So we've demonstrated for you a lot of Winston's new skills. You can see where he likes to be. So that's going to be good for you at home because you're going to be able to have a designated place where he feels safe and he likes to go and lay down. He's done a really good job for a 4-year-old dog that has had very little structure and obedience up till now. He's done a great job. We've enjoyed having him, as challenging as he can sometimes be, and a little bit of a hard head. We've enjoyed him. I think he's enjoyed being here, although you can't tell it today. Rich, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.